Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12-Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12-Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Chancellor Patrick Gray and Athletic Director Dewey Max. We welcome you to the Johnson Field House for tonight's game, featuring the St. Mary's University Cardinals and the University of Wisconsin-Stout Blue Devils. Now, if you are able, please stand and remove your adherence to God America with the singing of our national anthem by Scout Zone, Ellie Story. Now, introducing tonight's starting lineup for the visiting St. Mary's University Cardinals. At guard, 6'1" freshman from Rochester, Minnesota, Brady Gordon Marshall. At guard, 6'3" senior from Broadview, Illinois, number 5, Larry Moore. At guard, 5'11" senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 15, Robert Sawyer. At forward, 6'8" freshman from Milwaukee, Minnesota, 21, Hardy. And at guard, 6'1" fifth-year student from Marlboro, number 23, At guard, 6'5" senior from Kingsville, number 23, Brendan Wise. And at center, 6'3" junior from Berkeley, Minnesota, number 33, Wade Lefebvre.
So there you have the starting lineups here for tonight's game between Stout and St. Mary's as we get set for basketball here from Johnson Fieldhouse. And happy to have you along with us here on the WIAC Sports Network. As always, special thanks to Ben and Lauren, our video directors tonight, doing a great job as always, and our great video crew who will make it happen tonight as well. You heard the starting lineups for both these squads. AJ Utech, a transfer from UW-Stevens Point, getting the start for Stout. Colin Vick, Jake Walzak, Brendan Weiss, and Cade Lefebvre getting the start in lieu of the injured Aiden Shore tonight at center. Again, there are 3 centers on this team, including Lefebvre, Shore, and then Carson Holman, the 6'11 sophomore from Osceola, Wisconsin as well. It'll be Lefebvre to take the tip for the Blue Devils, along with Lefebvre winning it there from Jackson Harvey, and we are underway as the Blue Devils will move left to right as you watch them at home on the WIAC Sports Network. Jake Walzak has been the standout player so far this season, 12.2 a game, coming off a good game as well against McAllister last week. And Stout will hope for more of that here tonight. Lefebvre off for Colin Vick. Vick trying to post him up there, and a bad pass as they got in the way of that one in the lane there was Jamari Moore, and up in transition Moore is going to be fouled, and he gets the and one as Colin Vick got in the way and couldn't get the and one there, or couldn't get the charge called the other way. Tanner Pearson on the call. The officials tonight, Jeff Fern, Tanner Pearson, Phil Ianni for the officiating crew this evening. 2-0 early on as St. Mary's gets the first one to go. And at the line here, Jamari Moore. He started all 6 games so far here for St. Mary's on the season. His squad as a team, a 70.3% free throw shooting team, and they missed the first one of the night. And the Blue Devils will look to answer the other way. Here's AJ Utech, and he can do that very well. Good driver of the basketball. Again, good kind of nose for the basket, if you will, as Lefebvre has it here at the elbow. Going to hand off to Vick. Vick with his head up. Nice pass back to Lefebvre. Ball fakes. Now he's going to kick it out in the corner. How about a Weiss 3? That's a little too strong. And the rebound will go to Moore. Moore up he goes to Sawyer. Sawyer switches it across the left side there for Owen Ziegler. In the left short corner, a 2-point J is up and in for the 6'8" freshman from Winona. Jackson Harvey right there in the hometown. There's Utech the other way here for Stout. Spin move on the elbow, or at the block rather. Into Weiss there on the Lefebvre pass. Back out to Utech. Weiss got to get out of the lane. He does. Utech double team there on the spin move. Way too strong. Wild shot there and the rebound for Sawyer. Sawyer up in transition to Ziegler. And Ziegler finds Moore as he'll switch it off on the high left. And now a drive all the way in for Sawyer. Hangs and pops over top of Vick. Tough shot there. And Vick goes and gets the rebound as well. Poked away for a moment. Recollects up to Utech. Utech with his head up. And then he takes some contact there on that drive. And a blocking foul called on Ziegler. And the Blue Devils will head to the baseline rather for an inbounds here, as that was before the shot. And a feeling that would be the call kind of after the block at the other end. Couple of 50-50 block charge type of calls. There's a nice inbounds to Lefebvre with the left hand. He'll finish it off. Lefebvre, a good start to his year for the Blue Devils as well. Again, getting the starts with Aiden Shore on the bench. That injury that he's got. Lefebvre averaging just under 3 points a game rather, but he is sitting up at about 10 minutes a game as well. So that's a miss, and Stout's got a chance to tie it here with Utech the other way. 17:53 to go, first half. Early on, Utech to the block. Utech looking for the spin move. Looks at a little creation, a little separation there. Inside, nicely done as he gets that one to fall over Markham. And the Blue Devils tie it up quickly here for all. The crowd still kind of filing in here to Johnson Fieldhouse. Off on the right side is Jamari Moore. Moore on the wing. It's a screen on Weiss's defender. A little fadeaway in the lane. Tough shot. No good. And the rebound for Vick. Vick had his head up, wanted to push the pace. Just couldn't find an open pass. Now he'll take it himself. Wanted to go all the way to the hoop. Instead stops. Goes out to Utech. He wants a three. That's a little too strong. But Vick with the long offensive board. Vick looking. Can't find anybody. It's Walzak for a three. Good. Jake Walzak with a nice kick-out three there from Vick. And a 7-4 lead for Stout, and they're on a 7-0 run. after St. Mary's got out to the first 4 points of this game. There's Markham. Markham gets the screen. Good job by Walzak going over the screen instead of under the screen. So many times your instinct is to go under, and when you do that, I mean, you just give up so many shots. There's Vic gets a block inside, get everybody in the air, and the putback is good. Sawyer thought he was fouling on that putback, was not, say the officials, and it's a 1-point game. 7-6, Stout with the early lead. Blue Devils 3 of 6 from the field so far, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. And Walzak 3, the first made of the game. The only made of the game is Weiss. Kicks it to Utek in the corner. Utek trying to drive, takes the long 2, a little strong. Weiss can't get the tip. St. Mary's almost lost it out of bounds, and the save back into Moore almost went into a white jersey's hand. Instead, it's Jamari Moore in the front court. Broadview, Illinois, senior Catholic high school where he played his high school ball, and he's going to pop a 3 in the corner. It rims out, and Lefevre with the rebound. Lefevre up to Walzak. Walzak on the wing. Lefevre in transition. Lefevre going to spin into the lane with the left hand. What a move. What a move from Lefevre there. It's 9-6 Blue Devils. Athletic play from Lefevre, and it's a 9-6 lead here for Stout. 15:47 to go in the first half. Harvey, haven't had any subs as of yet. First string lines out there for both squads. Here's a spin move right side for Harvey. Harvey off the glass softly and in. Back to a 1-point ball game. So far, not a whole lot in terms of defense. This St. Mary's team gives up about 90 points a game in their first 5 games of the season. So they are a team you can score against, as Lefevre had it hacked at. Lefevre then spins again, and there it is. And you see Harvey thinks he took an elbow in the face there. But all is well for now. 11-8, Stout with the lead. 15:09 to go here in the first half. Still waiting for our first break under 16 for that first media timeout. Left side here, Moore on the baseline. Look to drive. Weiss cut him off. Man-to-man defense here. Out on the left is Moore. Handed off there to Sawyer. Here on the right, a drive from Markham. Going in on Walzak. High off the glass and in. 11-10 Stout. Jim Lake wants him to move, wants him to get out in transition. Walzak picks up that dribble on the wing. Walzak in the post to Utek. Utek spins, and he loses it out of bounds. They'll say no contact, no foul with 14:33 left to play here in the first half. We will take our first media timeout. 11-10, Stout with the lead. Blue Devils looking good offensively. We'll see if they keep it up after this on the WIAC Sports Network.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Welcome back in here to Johnson Fieldhouse and Dewey Mintz Court. 11-10, Stout with the lead on St. Mary's here at our first break in action. Again, lots of scoring early on here for both squads. Blue Devils up in a 5 out of 9 field goal shooting so far. 6 points for Lefevre, all 2-point field goals as well here early on for him. 6 points leads the scores. Harvey leads the scores for St. Mary's with 4, and Markham, Moore, and Sawyer all adding a field goal as well. They are 0 of 1 from beyond the arc early on. Stout out rebounding St. Mary's 6-4. And not a whole lot of other kind of disparities in the stats so far. Stout has turned it over twice. St. Mary's has not turned it over at all as of yet. So does St. Mary's basketball. Here for the Cardinals, a couple new faces into the game for both teams. I'll let you know who those are as they become relevant. This is Ziegler out on the wing. Goes in the post, and a block jumper there. Hook shot no good from Harvey, and the rebound for Stout. Walzak has it in the front court. You'll also see Carson Holman into the game here for the Blue Devils inside. There's Carson Leitzinger. Run the point with Vic out of the game for the time being. They go into Holman. Holman looking for the spin move. Goes up with a left hand, and there's that 6'11 frame. And that tall, you don't have to do a whole heck of a lot. Just hook it in. And I think Stout sees that they have a size advantage tonight over St. Mary's. They're going to try to take advantage of that. They did it with Lefevre early on. Going to try to do it with Holman here in this segment. There's a drive right side, and a nice job putting him off that shot there by Nolan Stoffacker. Here's Stoik on the left wing, the Eau Claire Memorial grad. Out he goes to Walzak. Jake Walzak massaging his way in the lane. He'll spin and fire the two. It's too strong. And the rebound for St. Mary's. Ziegler gets it and rips it down here for the men in the blue jerseys tonight. Off on the wing, that's Markham. Markham guarded by Walzak. Off on the right side to Reed Weckworth, the newcomer into the game. Freshman from Rochester, Minnesota. And this will lose out of bounds, and that's last touch by St. Mary's. Stout basketball. So 3-point lead. And the ball here for the Blue Devils. Jackson Wilhelmsen will check into the game here for Stout as you see that nice hook shot from Carson Holman. Walzak will also get a rest.
Big C, you got 24.
Stofacker is from Columbus, Wisconsin. He will inbound here to Leitzinger. Leitzinger looking for Stoik. Stoik, a three-point specialist when he was Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe. Still trying to, as many of these young guys trying to kind of find their role in the college game, find their game here. Whether that'll be the three-point game or not, we'll see. Off on the right here, this is Wilhelmsen. Handoff, he went to Stofacker, and that pass is out of bounds. They reset the shot clock. They're going to have to go back to what it was at before. I don't think there was a change in possession. Yeah, 5 seconds on the shot clock is what they'll move it to. So Blue Devils will not have a lot of time to shoot here. 12:52 left to play here in the first half. And Brandon Weiss will check back in quickly here for Holman to have an opportunity to score here at the end of the shot clock. Inbounds coming from Weiss. Looking, he'll get in the right side, and immediately Wilhelmsen loses the basketball. They kick it out, though. Leitzinger tried to take the shot, and a shot clock violation is called. And just a little out of sorts, I think, on that 5 seconds to play with. Bailey McDonald checking into the game as well for St. Mary's. He's in there with Jonah Ogunsanya as well here for the Cardinals. High left side is Markham. Markham all the way to the hoop, and it's blocked inside. Great help side defense here by the Blue Devils and Stofacker. And they're going to say it was last touched by Stout as well. A really nice block inside from Nolan Stofacker. Coming in on the help side there. We'll see if we can get maybe a look back at that when we get to the next break. There's a good look right in your living room. The inbounds pass. That's going to go all the way into the backcourt. And scooped up there by Weckworth. Weckworth off on the high left for McDonald. McDonald now up top here to Adamovich, a senior from Chicago who's in the game. And they'll lose a basketball on that drive. Stout's got it, and they'll push. Leitzinger into the front court. Leitzinger looking. Leitzinger off on the left side once again here for Wilhelmsen. Wilhelmsen's pass into the post was tipped. And last touch by St. Mary's. They'll stay with Stout with 19 to shoot. And Jake Walzak checking back into the game here for the Blue Devils. Here's a good look back at that nice block there and just going up with the left hand and almost sending it up into first row of the bleachers or first row of the squad here. Just a really nice help side block there for the Blue Devils. 32 blocks on the season, averaging about 5.5 a game so far here, our Stout. And that hurts a little bit without Shore in the lineup with that long frame of his as Leitzinger drives to the block, kicks it back out to Weiss. Weiss wanted the three, then hesitated, 4 to shoot, has it stripped, and now a foul called. It looked like McDonald had a lot of ball there, but not the case as Tanner Pearson calls the foul. And they're going to say it's a shooting foul as well. Oh, there's a good look at it, and that's a good call, as you can see a lot of arm on that hack as well. That is our next media timeout. 11:51 left to play here in the first half. 13-10, Stout with the lead. We're back right after this here on the WIAC Sports Network.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Welcome back here to Johnson Fieldhouse in Dewey Mintz Court. One more look back at that wonderful block that we saw a few moments ago. And Blue Devils fighting hard so far. 13-10 lead against St. Mary's. We talked about it in the lead-in here that the Blue Devils are or St. Mary's rather, a team that's struggling in terms of giving up quite a few points this season coming into the game. Now, Stout's only scoring 63.8 points a game, but St. Mary's giving up 90.2 points a game in their first 5 contests of the season. Now, that may be a little bit skewed with that UIC game that they played in exhibition, but nonetheless, they are giving up a number of points, and so Stout's offense should have some opportunities, and they've already taken advantage inside with some of their size. Now going with a little bit of a smaller lineup here as Weiss is at the line, and he'll hit the first free throw. And see if they can do something with their speed as well as he hits that free throw now, 7 of 12 on the season. 54% coming in. Blue Devils just under 70% as a team coming into the game. And he'll make the second as well. 15-10, Stout with the early lead. 11:50 to go as in this first half, rather, is bringing it forward as Sawyer. Sawyer hands it off on a weave for McDonald. Now in toward the lane goes Weckworth. Weckworth with a tough shot off the side of the backboard. Grabbed by Mason Stoik. He's got it out to Walzak in transition. Walzak takes some contact, spins up and off the window. Nice job sticking with it there for Jacob Walzak. 17-10 Stout. 11:28 left to play here in half number 1. Off on the high right side. Adamovich now hands it off here to Sawyer. Sawyer takes the long 2. That's off the mark. Tipped out. And another chance here. It's a 3 on the way, and that is good. And the tip out works as Ogunsanya, the junior from Prospect, Illinois, knocks it through. 17-13 Blue Devils. Stoik on the wing. Nice between the leg dribble there. Spins in the lane. Tough shot. And he is fouled. But a really nice, good energy to the lane. Jabari Sawyer is called for the foul. It's his first. Just determination to get into that scoring position there for the Blue Devils. And that free throw will go for Mason Stoik. Stoik 5 of 5 at the line here early in the season. And he's got one more coming. Stout will now bring back in one of their big guys in Cade Lefevre, who started the game. He's again got 6 points, still leading the way in scoring for Stout early on, as Stoik's second free throw goes as well. So far, so good at the line here for the Blue Devils. 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. 19-13 Stout with the lead. 10:53 to go here in the first half. UTEC ready to check back in as well at the next dead ball. As here's Jabari Sawyer. Off on the high left for Harvey. Harvey wants to drive on Lefevre. On the right, a drive from Ogunsanya. Reverse layup. Wow, nice play from Ogunsanya. Just used the speed there to his advantage and blew past everybody on the reverse. 19-15 Stout. Here's Vick. Off on the elbow for Weiss. Back to Vick. That pass to the corner. Instead, Walzak, they set a back screen up for him. The 3 off the mark, though. Weiss goes out and gets the offensive board. Weiss to Vick. Out he goes to Stoik. Stoik wants the 3. Swish! Mason Stoik for 3. 22-15 Blue Devils. 10-10 to go here in half number 1. 22-15 lead for Stout. They do not have 122 points, as your screen might suggest. We'll fix that up here shortly on our score bug. But nonetheless, a 22-15 lead as there's a spin move from Harvey and a nice layup fall in. 12-17 now, Stout with the lead. Or 22-17, excuse me. Here's Weiss. Back to Vick. Vick just trying to facilitate here for Stout. And we got an offensive foul away from the ball. We get Lefevre here, I think. Yeah, Lefevre away from the ball on a moving screen. Indeed, that was the case. 9:34 to go here in half number 1. The Blue Devils by 5, and that is just the second foul called on Stout. Just 3 fouls so far on St. Mary's as well. Been a pretty clean game so far from both teams. Sawyer going to run the point here for the Cardinals. Gets a screen up top from Harvey. Kick it out. A long 3 at the top of the key will roll off. Tipped out by St. Mary's. That should be Stout basketball. Nice touch by Harvey. And they got Ogunsanya up and open for a top of the key 3, but he was a ways out.
Toledo.
Weiss will inbound. Colin Vick bringing it forward here. Second season in a Stout uniform for the Blue Devils here. In the corner for Walzak. Walzak wanted that little quick step out three. Instead, Weiss gets it in the post. Weiss with the ball fake. Up top to Lefebvre. Lefebvre trying to distribute into the corner. Vic was open. Ball fakes there. Nice hand off to Lefebvre with the left hand. He's a little hesitant there. Tries to rip down his own board. He does. Goes up with the left hand again. Misses it. Tipped out. Still fighting for it. And St. Mary's eventually gets to it. Good determination there by both squads. Unfortunately, it bounces to the men in blue. As there's a drive by Ogunsanya. Wow, out of control. UTEC gets the rebound, but they're going to call a blocking foul here in a late call from Jeff Fern. And you can see that he's set up inside that circle. Again, I think in terms of what he called, that's what Jeff Fern said. He was inside the restricted area, which he was, but the question would be how much contact there was. And I'm sure there was enough to really warrant a foul there. Nonetheless, first free throw goes from Ogunsanya, and we'll see Carson Holman check in here for the Blue Devils. Back into the game. Second free throw good from Ogunsanya, and he's kept his Cardinals team close. Ogunsanya's come off the bench and give him some nice minutes here. He's got 7. 22-19, Stout with the lead. Vic all the way in, and a very late foul call. I think it was kind of earlier. There were 2 hands in him, which is usually kind of an auto foul call. Right there you can see the 2 hands and a little arm bar push in the back there on Sawyer as well. It'll be out of bounds to Stout. Get a little bit more physical as this game continues. Out to Holman here up top. Holman to Vic. Oh, Walzak, he got open for a wing 3. Good. Well, you just can't let Jacob Walzak get that much space. 25-19 Stout, 8:22 to go here in the first half. Sawyer gets the screen, hesitates up top. Ball fake there from Harvey. Almost traveled. Then he sets up a screen, passes it in the corner to Moore. Moore crossing over here on Weiss, picks up the dribble. He wants to go into the post. Good job by all of them to make him get that way out away from the bucket. Ogunsanya misses the 3. And the rebound for the Blue Devils. Vic wants to push the pace. Vic into the lane, out to Walzak in the corner. Walzak spins at the elbow, lost his defender, goes up. Oh, took some contact there, recovering by McDonald, no call, and he misses the shot. 25-19 Stout. There's Sawyer behind the back dribble. Vic defends really nicely. Deflected pass by Walzak, and then a backcourt violation. McDonald made the mistake to grab the ball before it went over the line, and then his momentum took him over the line. And we get a backcourt violation. We'll get a media timeout. 7:35 left to play here in the first half. Stout by 6 here on the WIAC Sports Network.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Welcome back in here to Johnson Fieldhouse and Dewey Mintz Court in men's basketball in the WIAC. Pete Knutson with you. Special thanks as always to Lauren and Ben running the show here for the Blue Devils and the WIAC Sports Network on our video stream tonight. And again, a thanks to our video crew as always. Blue Devils out rebounding St. Mary's 15-9, and those second chance points proving to be useful here for Stout. Just leading 6-5 there, but they've been a little more active on the glass, and I think that's been part of the reason why the Blue Devils have been able to score at the rate that they have. A lot of one-and-dones for St. Mary's at their end of the court. They're 8 of 22 so far in the game. 36% shooting. Blue Devils are shooting 50%, 9 of 18 in this game. And Stout 3 of 9 from beyond the arc, 4 of 4 at the line as well. Blue Devils back to run it here with UTEC out on the high right. Nobody really getting open there until finally Vic does with 10 to shoot. They go inside to Walzak. Walzak isolated for spinning in the lane, and off the glass he goes. Really nicely done. Took a little while for that play to develop, but once it was there, it was pretty much ISO for Walzak, and there were no St. Mary's Cardinals around him, and he knocks it through. 8-point Stout lead. This is their largest of the game here so far tonight. And almost losing it out of bounds. Yeah, he did. Jabari Sawyer losing it on the sideline. And there you see kind of all the Cardinals just sort of standing around. And they were all close to the ball, but no one really kind of getting in guarding position, and the Blue Devils able to make a relatively easy layup there with Jake Walzak. There's AJ Utek from the high right. Moves this ball around. Good ball movement here into Walzak in the post. Back out to Vic. Stoffacker in the game as well. Now a jump ball is called here. Arrow will give this ball to St. Mary's as Vic gets tied up with, and Carson Leitzinger going to check into the game here for Vic as well. And we'll also see Mason Stoik checking back in here for Stout. So far, Walzak leading in points with 10 so far tonight. He's 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, 4 of 7 all the way around, and 3 rebounds for him as well. Vic, despite that turnover, has 4 assists so far tonight as well. He leads the team there. In fact, he's the only guy to get any assists so far on the squad this evening. Off on the left now, this is Markham. Markham now between the wheels, moves it around right side here for Moore. Moore into the lane, gets double teamed, then tried to lay it off, but too much juice on that pass for Harvey, who just didn't look ready for it. Rolls out of bounds, Stout basketball. 27-19, Stout leads, 6:26 to go here in the first half. Mason Stoik on the left wing. Guarded by Markham. Man-to-man here from St. Mary's, kind of laying off some players. There's a nice spin move from Utek and the up and under scoop move. And we're see the Blue Devils up to a 10-point lead, their largest, as they continue to extend that lead here tonight. Led for about 80% of the game here so far. And now Sawyer hands it off here for Markham. Markham weaves it for Ziegler. And they lose it out of bounds. Again, just a little miscommunication. The energy just not there right now for St. Mary's. And defensively, Stout's turned it up a little bit. They've done a nice job just kind of getting St. Mary's out of their offense. Right now, the energy is with the men in white. Holman trying to post up inside, so they go to Stoik here on the wing. Stoik switches across to Leitzinger. Leitzinger looks left, now goes right to Utek. Utek into the lane. Utek backing his man down, spins, goes off the glass. Yes, sir. 31-19 Blue Devils. AJ Utek starting to show off why the Blue Devils wanted him so much in the offseason, transferring from Stevens Point. Markham now on the wing. And, oh, that was a travel error if you ever saw it. It's an air ball in the end for Harvey. Stout wants to push the pace. Utek quickly in the front court. Up by 12. Utek into the lane. No look out to Stoik. Stoik hesitates. Stoik spins at the line. Stoik looking. Goes out to Leitzinger. Now back into Holman. Holman backing down his man with the right hand off the glass and through. 33-19 Stout. Looking for Coach Fano to call a timeout over there in his 7th season. DePaul University graduate. In the corner here, good ball movement for St. Mary's. A runner from the baseline is good. As Markham answers the run there by the Blue Devils. They've been scoreless for almost 4 minutes, had St. Mary's. Blue Devils were on an 11-0 run. And here comes Utek all the way to the hoop again. He just blew past everybody. And right now, I mean, the Cardinals are hanging their heads. They do not look, the body language just not good from the St. Mary's team. Stout on a 13-2 run in the last 4.5 minutes. Made 5 of their last 6 field goals. They are turning it up a notch. High left side, Markham. Markham driving on Stoik. Holman almost got the block. Instead, Utek got the rebound. In fact, it rolled to Stoik. I think they'll give it to him in the end. There's Utek. Nice pass to Leitzinger in the corner. Ball fake there from 3. Into the lane. Jump stop. Turn. Spin move. Shot will fall off. And the rebound for St. Mary's. He wanted to take that himself the second he got it. And I think the chance had kind of left him a bit. Utek trying to fight through a screen. Ziegler hesitates. No look pass right side. That one's up and through as they got Holman to bite on the no look. 35-23 Stout. 3:26 to go here in the half. Utek going in, and that's stripped away. And that sends us to another in our final media timeout of the first half. 35-23 Stout with the lead. And it's AJ Utek coming on. And this offense looking good here for the Blue Devils here on the WIAC Sports Network.
Some people claim that the mac and cheese topper has a cult following. We're not a cult. We're your family. Your real family. Can't not have toppers. Dear Toppers, my wife and I love your pizza so much, we named our son after one of your menu items. Sincerely, Baron Buffalo von Chicken Topper III. P.S. Can't not have Toppers.
Welcome back once again here to Johnson Fieldhouse, Dewey Mintz Court, the site of tonight's non-conference matchup here for the Blue Devils and St. Mary's. Of course, right now in the WIAC, it is so far been Platteville who's kind of led the way in terms of the national rankings. They did pick up a loss, however, earlier this season. They're 6-1. Stevens Point, kind of the surprise team right now. They're 6-0, undefeated in their non-conference. Now, lacrosse, Oshkosh only with one loss as well. And right now, River Falls, Whitewater, and Stout, the only teams not above 500 on their non-conference season. As we continue to move through this non-conference slate, you get a number of games that are kind of all scheduled at weird times once you get to the holidays. So, you can WIACsports.com, check out all the games and when you can watch, when and where you can watch as well. As Blue Devils back out on offense with a 12-point lead and 3:15 to go here in the first half. Nice move there from Vic. Vic stops on the left side of the lane, kicks out to Weiss. He wants a three, and that is good. Boy, he set up perfectly there to Brendan Weiss for three and knocked it through. And the Blue Devils get another long ball to go. They're now 4 of 7 from beyond the arc in the early going. High left for Markham. Markham goes up top to Adamovich. Back to Markham, kick it in the corner, 3, and that's good. Drained over there by Owen Ziegler. Ziegler on the season, that just are now his 12th made 3 of the season, and there's a foul call on a reach-in. Weiss getting to the right side of the line, the foul called on Moore. So Ziegler, one of the better three-point shooters on this team, 33%. Of course, Branham is the guy who has shot so well to start, but he is out tonight, unable to play. He had started all 6 games, and that you can tell it's a big loss right now for St. Mary's at the moment. As they go up to Weiss again, takes another 3. This one falls off. Vic trying to fight for it, but he was out of bounds. And it will be St. Mary's basketball, 2:26 to go here in the first half. We're going to check out here for St. Mary's. And it will once again be Sawyer to run things for the Cardinals. Trying to move through Adamovich. Off high left here for Ziegler. Back to Adamovich. Pressure there from Stoffacker. Up on the right now, this is Ogunsanya. Ogunsanya's been really nice off the bench. You can see that speed that he's got. Kick it out right. That's a quick pull-up 3. He wasn't really squared up for that. And the Stoffacker couldn't get the rebound. Vic gets to it here in the corner. Needs some help. Back out to Stoffacker. Back to Vic. And Vic will eventually get it across the timeline. They got numbers here. Weiss, ball fake from 3. He'll drive in. Nice no-look pass inside. Oh, they missed the bunny inside there to Stoffacker, and it's taken away by St. Mary. 12-point Stout lead all the way to the hoop, and a foul is given. And this will be a shooting foul against Vic on the drive by Sawyer. Here's a look back at that foul from Vic. Boy. Now you see why Vic had the look on his face that he did. As you look back at that replay, there is not much there. At the line will go Jabari Sawyer. And the first free throw goes. 70% free throw shooter on the season is Sawyer. His first attempt for him in the game. It's only the 4th attempt for St. Mary's tonight, but only 4 attempts for Stout as well. Like I said, it's been a relatively clean game here early on. 1:39 left to go first half. Only 9 total fouls called in this first half. Like I said, pretty open, good play, and nobody really fouling a lot. It's been good defense and good offense to the bucket for both squads. Make them both 10-point game. St. Mary's hanging around right now. There's a newcomer to the Blue Devils lineup there in Dominic Schwarzenberger, freshman from Bloomer. Number 11 there for Stout. Here's Walzak on the right side. Into Weiss in the corner. Dangerous pass. Get it back out to Schwarzenberger. Schwarzenberger trying to drive, spins, taken away. Stolen away by Sawyer. Just kind of got into a dangerous spot. Kicks it left side here for Ogunsanya. Ogunsanya finds a trailer. Back to Ogunsanya. All the way to the hoop. Good defense from Weiss inside, but he still gets it to fall. Wow. Ogunsanya with the finish. 1 minute to go here in the first half. 38-30 Stout. A good run here from St. Mary's, a 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes plus. Off on the left is Schwarzenberger. Leitzinger. Leitzinger looking into Weiss. 8 to shoot. There's Schwarzenberger with the catch, trying to go up and under. That's got to be a foul. Wow, they just missed it there. I think did the officials. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot, and a late foul called. A late foul here on St. Mary's. Certainly looked and sounded like the foul went before the horn. And so the foul is called here on Adamovich, as you saw the replay. Officials want to talk about this. It's not a if it's not a shooting foul, it's out of bounds, because that's only the 6th foul on St. Mary's. And officials seem to be all right with the situation. A couple subs here as well. Everything seems to be in order. 20 to shoot now, 31.9 left to play here in the half. So Stout cannot hold for the final shot, but they do get a new shot clock of sorts. Here's Walzak at the elbow. Walzak backing down his defender. Still backing him down, spins, hangs in the lane, and hits. Right over top of Ziegler. Stout back to a 10-point lead. Stout have been scoreless for the last 3 minutes. Finally gets a bucket to go. Under 10 to play here in the first half. This is Sawyer, gets a screen on his defender, Leitzinger. Sawyer going to try to take it all the way to the hoop. Threw up a wild shot. Stout then lost it out of bounds. St. Mary's going to have a chance here with 1.4 to go here in the first half. Here comes the inbound for Sawyer. Sawyer looking, and he'll go inside. The shot taken in the corner is no good. And St. Mary's comes up empty on that last possession. 40-30, Stout with the lead here at the end of one. And there's Ogun Sanya. He has been the standout for St. Mary's off the bench. 3 of 5 shooting, 9 points for him in that first half as well. And again, some good shooting performances by St. Mary's Cardinals. But Stout has had the answer. Brendan Weiss with 1 of 4 made threes for Stout in that first half. And the Blue Devils lead 40-30 at the end of the first. We will keep it here for a few moments. We're going to have a performance from the dance team here for the Blue Devils, and then we'll send it to a smattering of breaks before we come back with stats and get you ready for the second half as well. So for that, we will have the UW-Stout dance team here for the performance at halftime here on Dewey Mintz Court and Johnson Fieldhouse.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water, Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal. We're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12-Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12-Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
And your team's chances of winning. Stats don't lie. Can't not have toppers.
The Borg Tuna Sandwich at Urbit and Gerbit's is back for a limited time. This sandwich is a house-made blend of tuna, real Hellman's mayo, freshly cut celery and onions topped with garden-fresh lettuce and tomatoes, all on bread baked daily. Order in-store in the Urbit Gerbit's app or online for pickup and delivery. Urbit and Gerbit's, out of this world sandwiches and soups.
The things you'll do for toppers. Search for it online, order it, tip the driver for it, steal his clothes and identity, and keep any new orders for yourself. Like I told the cops. That never happened. Cannot have toppers.
Everyone who's hungry for something special.
Culver's is the place for us.
Hi, what can I make fresh for you today?
It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us.
It's our pleasure.
Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Delicious!
The Borg Tuna Sandwich at Urbit and Gerbit's is back for a limited time. This sandwich is a house-made blend of tuna, real Hellman's mayo, freshly cut celery and onions topped with garden-fresh lettuce and tomatoes, all on bread baked daily. Order in-store in the Urbit and Gerbit's app or online for pickup and delivery. Urbit and Gerbit's, out of this world sandwiches and soups.
phone eats first. Them's the rules. But if phone takes too long and can't get the right angle and lighting figured out, that's too bad, phone. Looks like you're going hungry. Can't not have toppers.
We all use a checking account to pay for life's necessities. But what if you had one that also helped protect them? Wisconsin Credit Union's preferred checking comes with credit monitoring and identity theft assistance for added peace of mind. Cell phone insurance covering multiple phones, roadside assistance, plus discounts on things like local shopping to protect you from paying full price. That's why preferred checking is another reason so many people prefer Wisconsin Credit Union.
Oh, I know what that is. Those are guts on top of that sandwich. Specifically, this sandwich's guts, which were forcibly removed in order to make room for more ingredients in the sandwich. Sure, it's a sacrifice. It's even a little painful for us sandwiches. But as I like to sing every Tuesday night at Karaoke King, if it makes you happy, well, it can't be that bad.
Dear Toppers, my wife and I love your pizza so much, we named our son after one of your menu items. Sincerely, Baron Buffalo von Chicken Topper III. P.S. Can't not have toppers.
We know running your own business is a point of pride. Pride in serving the community and in building something greater. And at Wisconsin Credit Union, we take pride in offering everything you need to achieve it. From business accounts, ACH services, and the latest online and mobile banking conveniences, to great rates and fast decisions on loans. Plus personal attention from loan officers who really know the local business climate. Because like you, we're proud to be a part of it.
What the cuss happened to sandwiches? They used to be the great American food. Well, get those weak sandwiches out of here because sandwiches are back! Herbert and Gerbert sandwiches!
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cook to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
What the cuss happened to sandwiches? They used to be the great American food. Well, get those weak sandwiches out of here because sandwiches are back! Herbert and Gerbert sandwiches!
These are vegetarian pizzas from two different pizza places. Guess which one is from Toppers? Seriously, guess. Can't not have Toppers. Things you'll do for Toppers. Search for it online, order it, tip the driver for it, steal his clothes and identity, and keep any new orders for yourself. Like I told the cops. That never happened. Can't not have Toppers. If your team won the last time you ordered Toppers, order the exact same thing again. If your team lost, that's their fault. Don't beat yourself up. You did everything you could. Plus the refs were terrible. Can't not have Toppers.
And we welcome you back in here to Johnson Fieldhouse, Dewey Men's Court, as we get set for the second half between Stout and St. Mary's here in men's basketball non-conference action. A WIAC versus WIAC matchup. Pete Knudsen with you. Special thanks, as always, to Lauren and Ben and their great video. It might be just Lauren now. I don't know if Ben's still up there. Just Lauren. So special thanks to Lauren for running the dials here tonight and her great camera operating crew here this evening. So 40-30 lead for Stout here at halftime as the Blue Devils look to get their first win of the season, and they are in prime position to do so if they can keep up what they did in the first half. Stout out rebounding St. Mary's 18-13 in that first half, and the Blue Devils turned it over 6 times to the 4 of St. Mary's. Points off turnovers there. Blue Devils actually had more points off of turnovers, 6-4. The big difference in that first half was the points in the paint. 24 points in the paint for Stout, just 14 for St. Mary's. And Jake Walczak leading the way for the Blue Devils, 5 of 8 shooting and 2 of 3 from beyond the arc for 12 points in the first half. But Stout got some early contributions from Lefebvre. And from others inside. UTEC was good driving to the basket as well. He had 8 points, and that was part of the reason why Carson Holman, also off the bench, had 4 points. And that was part of the reason why the Blue Devils outscoring this SMU team in the paint at the moment. Harvey, the leading, Ogunsanya rather, was the leading scorer for St. Mary's off the bench. We'll see if he comes out and starts the second half. He was really good off the bench. Wouldn't be surprised if they go that route, but it doesn't look like he's going to start in the second half. He had 9 points, 3 of 5 shooting, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, 2 of 2 at the line as well. And again, limited the turnovers did the St. Mary's Cardinals. Also was impressed with that. They only turned the ball over 4 times, and their point guard Sawyer only turned it over twice, whereas Vic for the Blue Devils had a number of turnovers there, and going to have to limit those here in the second half if he wants to continue with that solid play he had. But he did have 5 assists in that first half. 5 assists and just the 2 turnovers for him as well. So a relatively clean game. We'll see if the Blue Devils can keep that up here in the second half as well, as Stout will move from right to left as you watch him at home. In the white home uniforms here tonight, as Blue Devils look to get things going with the starters back out for both squads. Backdoor cut from Walczak, and he is pushed. Lost the basketball. We'll see if they give him a 2-shot foul here. The foul will go against Jabari Sawyer, and it will be a 2-shot foul as well. I think St. Mary's trying to argue it. He didn't really have the ball, but it looked like he was in the act of trying to go up with it. So Jake Walczak will head to the line here for 2 free throws, and he'll miss the first. A little short on the first one there for Walczak. 80% on the season, 16 of 20 coming into the game. Always fun when we got the baseline crew here with shots as well. Walczak missing that shot, but a tip out. So 2 missed free throws, but they get the ball back on the miss. Walczak, how about a 3? He can get it from there. That one's short as well. UTEC tried to get the rebound, but couldn't. It's saved in by St. Mary's as they move it forward here with Markham. Markham finds the trailer, the point guard Sawyer. Sawyer and Vic have had a good battle tonight. Point guard positions. Warren up top. Off for Harvey. Harvey looking inside. You saw Ziegler kind of cutting in. Instead, back out, they'll go to Sawyer. Now on the wing, and drive in, and a runner going to miss off the mark from Harvey. Stout with the rebound there. They went for the steal there to Sawyer, and Vic now trying to catch him out. Up to UTEC. UTEC pops the 3. Good! UTEC for 3, and it's 43-30. Stout leads. Their largest lead was 15 in this game, 38-23. See if they're able to go on a run here to start this second half. St. Mary's still scoreless going back to the end of the first half by over 2 minutes now. And so the right block area, losing the dribble there was more. Then the shot blocked in the corner. UTEC got a piece of that one. Out in transition up to Walczak. Walczak catches at the block, trying to spin. Gets double teamed, got to get out of there. And he needs some help. He'll send it back out to Vic. And he'll set things back up here for Stout. Vic was trying to quarterback that play. Instead, he'll just kiss it off the glass. Nice job by Vic. Him and Walczak weren't quite on the same page, but ends up working out, and Vic gets the bucket. 45-30, Stout with the lead here over St. Mary's. And our next broadcast is going to be women's basketball coming up against UW-Superior on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock again. Love to have you along with us here on the YX Sports Network. Here's a handoff right side to Harvey. He'll take a 3 off the mark again. Vic gets the board, gets some contact as well, but he wants to push it, and he throws it to nobody in particular. As that will be run and thrown out of bounds there. And
that's not where he runs.
all right, so St. Mary's will get ready to inbound here after the turnover. 45-30, Stout leads. Again, trying to go out in that big run, and just a quick little bit of a mistake now. Now we'll see if Stout can kind of dig back in on defense. Walczak falling over for a moment. As Markham looks to drive, goes to the elbow. And now you saw Sawyer more in a 2-guard position there. Now they want a 3. It's a tough contested shot. Walczak got a hand in the way. Stout, you can tell him halftime locker room just trying to say, hey, let's get out and push the pace. UTEC with a nice hesitation. Walzak in the corner. Squares for three. It's in and out. Tipping out of there. Weiss with the one-handed grab. Weiss at the block. Out to Walzak. Walzak backing down more. Walzak ball fake, and he traveled. And took an extra step there and a turnover here to St. Mary's. Bailey McDonald checking in for St. Mary's. Mason Stoik coming in for Walzak. He gives a nice burst of energy there in the first 3 minutes of the second half, rather. 45-30 lead here for Stout, but St. Mary's with the basketball. Lead it to Moore. Moore at the handoff to McDonald. Here comes Markham. We'll give and go with him inside. Good no-look pass, and then a block. Beautifully done by Lefebvre. The putback, no, but a foul. They're going to call a foul on the putback from Harvey there, and a really good block initially from Lefebvre coming across, and then they get the foul right afterward. Holman and Leitzinger about to check in here for Stout. That is the third foul on Lefebvre. The foul was called, I think, had to have been on the putback. And so again, Holman and Leitzinger checking in here. So just two of the starters left in there for Stout. Lefebvre picking up his third. As that free throw will go home from Harvey, rather. He makes them both. 13-point Stout lead. Still trying to extend it here as UTEC trying to drive in. Oh, that's a big flop there, but UTEC will go in. The layup is going to miss. You saw that big flop there. You saw that flop warning call, was it last year, but not called there. Layup misses this side, and then a rebound is lost out of bounds by St. Mary's, and Stout will get it back. Getting a little physical here. Let's see if the physicality turns up just a bit. 16:37 to go here in the second half. UTEC going to bring it up and takes a bump from Ziegler. It's getting physical between those two. Officials might have to call a foul here just to kind of shut things down a bit there. Here's Holman at the top. Holman trying to hand off to Stoik instead to Leitzinger. Leitzinger into the lane. Leitzinger stops, looking, and a whistle and a foul called here on St. Mary's inside. I think they're going to get McDonald. Jake Walzak ready to check back in as well. 16:16 to go here in the second half. UTEC will check out. As Leitzinger gets set to inbound here for the Blue Devils. 13-point Stout lead. Out to Holman. And that'll back off of him. He's not going to take that three. Walzak will, though, from the wing. He got it. Jake Walzak hits another three, his third of the game. And the Blue Devils with their largest lead of the game, 48-32 here over St. Mary's. Here's Moore. Ball fake there and a drive on Holman. Oh, he took an extra step. Looked like he took an extra step there, did Harvey. And we got a whistle and a timeout taken by St. Mary's. An immediate timeout coming your way. 48-34. Stout with the lead. We'll come back right after this here on the WIAC Sports Network.
We all use a checking account to pay for life's necessities. But what if you had one that also helped protect them? Wisconsin Credit Union's Preferred Checking comes with credit monitoring and identity theft assistance for added peace of mind. Cell phone insurance covering multiple phones, roadside assistance, plus discounts on things like local shopping to protect you from paying full price. That's why Preferred Checking is another reason so many people prefer Wisconsin Credit Union.
Welcome back here to Johnson Fieldhouse. A look back at that Jake Walzak three, his third of the game. And the Blue Devils up by 14 here at the moment as they try to extend that. Been kind of stuck at this margin. Blue Devils led by 10 at halftime, so they've extended that a bit, outscoring St. Mary's 8-4 in this first 4 minutes and change of the second half. And Pete Knutson with you. Special thanks as always to Lauren and her great crew. Bringing you tonight's game here on the WIAC Sports Network. Again, our next broadcast comes your way on Wednesday night. Women's basketball against UW-Superior. The women UW-Stout team trying to move to 6-2 on the season. They are running out of non-conference home games as well. They'll have a trip down to Florida for a holiday tournament, play a game at Bethel as well. I believe that's it for their non-conference season as well. So not a whole lot more games coming up before that first Wednesday in January when you see the WIAC season pick up. Have some hockey broadcasts, one hockey broadcast next weekend as well. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. As here is Weiss at the elbow. Weiss into the lane, then came up short on the little runner. And rebound St. Mary's. Grabbed by Ziegler. St. Mary's tries to cut into the Stout lead. Here's a ball fake from Harvey. Holland out there to, Holman rather, out there to defend rather. Now it's Moore. Moore into the post. They switch it back out in the corner. Thought about the three there, did Harvey. Harvey then goes in on Holman, and he is fouled by Holman. It's one of those where you saw the ball fake from Harvey. He's taken 10 three-pointers on the season, but he's only made one. And we go to our next media timeout, our under-16 officially. We've got the coaches timeout and the under-16 now. 48-34, Stout with a lead. We pause and tell you about these messages right after this on the WIAC Sports Network.
We know running your own business is a point of pride. Pride in serving the community and in building something greater. And at Wisconsin Credit Union, we take pride in offering everything you need to achieve it. From business accounts, ACH services, and the latest online and mobile banking conveniences, to great rates and fast decisions on loans. Plus personal attention from loan officers who really know the local business climate. Because like you, we're proud to be a part of it.
Welcome back in here to Johnson Fieldhouse, Dewey Mintz Court. Happy to have you along with us here tonight on the WIAC Sports Network. The Blue Devils out-rebounding St. Mary's tonight, 25-17. They've had that size advantage, and they continue with it here tonight. Jake Walzak with 15 points leads the scorers tonight for UW-Stout. AJ Utek with 11 for Stout. Transfer from Stevens Point. He transferred in from Stevens Point. He only played 4 games for the Pointers last year, and just did not really get into that rotation. And, of course, Pointers now undefeated this season, but he's happy to be here with Stout and getting some time in as well. But not in the game for the moment. Same thing with Walzak is in as a rebounder inside, as that free throw is good from Harvey. And he's mentioned it right before the break as well. Harvey was out to potentially take a 3 and then drove in, but Stout kind of letting him shoot that, as he's only shot 10 on the season and he's only made 1 as he misses the second free throw. But an offensive board and a chance to get some points, and there it is. Ziegler ends up getting a big possession there and ends up being 4 points for St. Mary's on that trip down the field, or down the court rather. And it's a 10-point ball game, 48-38 Stout. Still a lot of time left, 14:50 left to play. How about a Stoik 3 on the other side? Rattles it in. I think the thing that you always saw about Mason Stoik at Eau Claire Memorial is there's a drive to the baseline by Markham, is he's got that quick release 3. Just catches it up top and doesn't have to do much with it. That's an impressive shot. But that drive from Ziegler will go for 2. 51-40, Stout with the lead. And Stoik will get it over top of a little bit of token pressure here from St. Mary's. A little bit of zone action here from the Cardinals. Walzak at the elbow, Stoik out at the wing. His pass in the corner is deflected. Stout will keep it with 10 seconds to shoot and 14-13 to go here in the second half. An 11-point Blue Devil lead. Leitzinger to inbound. He'll bring it in here for Wilhelmsen. Wilhelmsen to the elbow to Walzak. Hangs, goes over top and hits. Harvey never really leaving his feet there, just put his arms up, which works. But in the college game, you got to be a little bit more athletic than that going up to try to make a block, and he just kind of stood there. And Walzak can hit over top of that anytime. Here's Markham. Markham gets a screen. Markham to the hoop and try to get the weak side block there, did Stoffacker, but just couldn't quite get close enough to the play. 53-42, Stout leads. And collision here out near midcourt. And we'll see Ogunsanya pick up the foul. Good job by Walzak using his body, getting his body in the way. It's AJ Utek gets set to inbound here for the Blue Devils, or gets into the game, I should say, for Mason Stoik. It'll be Walzak to inbound. As I said, Utek, again, he only scored 13 points in 4 games last season. So switch it across, but you can tell he's a solid player as he goes to Leitzinger now. His pass deflected out of bounds, 15 to shoot. Right in front of the UW-Stout student section. Walzak inbounding to Leitzinger. UTEC in the post to Walzak, out to Leitzinger. He wants the lefty three, banks it in. He gives a little smirk over to the bench there, says, I'll take it. Whatever, that works. And Leitzinger hits 56-42. Blue Devils, 13-10 to go.
What are we doing?
There's Markham. Markham handing off here for Ziegler. Ziegler out. Man, Sawyer hasn't really been running point. He's been playing more like a two-guard here in the last few buckets, and that is a really tough shot there through some contact. Kind of a wild layup will go, and that's the thing that he can create for you when he's not playing. He's kind of playing as an off guard there a little bit as Walzak is called for the foul. They get an and one chance. First foul called on Walzak tonight. Nobody really in foul trouble other than LeFevre. Vick's got 2, Walzak's got 1, LeFevre 3. I believe that's the only fouls that have been called in this game. One other than their Holman with the 1 foul as well. Free throw good. They complete the three-point play. And again, we've seen St. Mary's get it down back to 10, which is what the margin was at the half. Stout's had it out to 16 in this half, but nowhere more than that. Here's a corner 3. Stoffacker hitting, or pardon me, Wilhelmsen hitting. And Wilhelmsen with the 3 from the corner, and the Blue Devils are spreading the wealth around. That is now the 6th different player to hit a 3 in this game for Stout. Off on the right comes Ziegler. Ziegler on the high left, a drive coming in for Sawyer. Blocked inside, beautifully done by Stoffacker. Stout takes it away. Here comes a transition. Leitzinger going to go up with the right hand. No, but he is fouled. Leitzinger just having a head to the hoop. He's one of those where maybe he could have made the extra pass, but every time he's gotten the ball in that situation, he's thought, go to the basket, which is not necessarily a bad thing to think about. There's that banked in 3 from Leitzinger that you saw. And there's the smirk that he gave back over to the bench. Great shot there of him. And now gets a chance here at the free throw line. Leitzinger's first free throw going to miss. Chance for another here as you'll see Mora go to the bench for St. Mary's. Ogunsanya back in here for the Cardinals. Have not played a very deep rotation. Again, missing Kai Branham tonight. A junior 6'6" out of Bemidji, who is a really, really solid player for them. And it's been a definite miss for St. Mary's. He's off on the high left is Ziegler. Ziegler to Harvey. Harvey hands off to Ziegler. Long 3 on the way. That's going to roll off. And that'll roll out of bounds. And Stout will get the basketball.
Don't do it again. I'll pull you. No. Not there.
And that open 3, it was a long, deep 3, but I think the issue is that the defender, I believe, was UTEC, went under the screen instead of over it. That's one of those that just drives coaches nuts. As much as I think sometimes the instinct is I can go under a screen because I can get to him quicker, but it just, in the college game, it gives so much space so quickly. And there's a corner 3. Can he get another one? Can Wilhelmsen? No. Tipped away, and it's grabbed by Ziegler. Ziegler up ahead to Sawyer. Sawyer hands off to Ogunsanya. Ogunsanya trying to use that speed again. Off the glass, no. And UTEC tips it into the hands of Stoffacker, and the Blue Devils have it. UTEC into the lane. UTEC, oh, what a scoop move, but he lost the handle on it. Goes and gets it. Walzak back to UTEC here in the corner. UTEC rocks in. In the corner, another 3. Wilhelmsen halfway down. It pops out of there, and it's grabbed by Sawyer. Sawyer into the front court with 11-12 left to go. Stout by 15. Sawyer guarded by Vick. Kicks it in the corner again. Ogunsanya looking to drive. Instead of drive all the way in, scoop play up there. Nice offense run by St. Mary's as Harvey finishes it. Here's UTEC quickly in transition. Up to Wilhelmsen. Wants another 3. This time he gets it. He's taking 4 threes from that corner. He's hit 2 of them. And we got a whistle and a timeout with 10:52 to go here in the second half. And I think this is going to turn into a media timeout. So Stout with a 16-point lead. We come back right after this here on the YX Sports Network.
Things you'll do for toppers. Search for it online, order it, tip the driver for it, steal his clothes and identity, and keep any new orders for yourself. Like I told the cops. That never happened. Can't not have toppers. If your team won the last time you ordered toppers, order the exact same thing again. If your team lost, that's their fault. Don't beat yourself up. You did everything you could. Plus the refs were terrible. Can't not have toppers.
Back here at Johnson Fieldhouse, there's another Wilhelmsen three. Again, he's hit 2 in this game and 2 in the last few minutes as well. He's taken 4 from that corner and hits on 2 of them, and a nice job by Wilhelmsen tonight. Add to the stat sheet as he's up to 6 points with those 2 main threes. Jake Walczak still leading the way with 17 points here for the Blue Devils as they look to try to get their first win of the season after an 0-6 start here to the year. They again then will head on the road. They'll play their next 5 games on the road. One of those an exhibition game against North Dakota State on December 13th. That'll be an exciting one for sure. But they are at North Central in Minnesota on 2 nights from now, rather, on Wednesday night. I'll get it right eventually. Then they are at Northland on December 11th before that game against North Dakota State, and then they will be part of a holiday tournament on the 30th and 31st against Superior and St. Scholastica up on the North Shore. So it'll be before the conference season starts. Looking forward to that, certainly. As here comes a drive on the left side from Markham. Markham guarded nicely by Wilhelmsen. Markham trying to go into the post, and he will, toward Harvey. Harvey then loses the basketball, but he's fouled, and I think they got Lefevre, and if they did, it's his 4th. Nope, they got it on Wilhelmsen instead, not on Lefevre. That'll be the first on Wilhelmsen. 10:32 to go here in the second half. And if St. Mary's wants a chance tonight, they got to get into this one as there's a corner 3, catch and shoot out of the inbound. Nice play run. And Ziegler makes the shot. Ziegler now up to 11 points as he is 3 of 7 from beyond the arc tonight. Utek into the front court. Utek from the wing, spinning move into the right block. Tough shot there, and they'll say that Ziegler stayed straight up and gets the block, and Marys will get the ball back. Off to the right, Markham. Markham trying to drive in Lefevre late on the rotation. They'll go out for one of those rare threes, and that's just the second made 3 of the season for Jackson Harvey. He's now 2 of 11 on the year, and he gets one here against the Blue Devils. And just like that, that 16-point lead is cut to 10 as we are just under 10 to go. Here from Johnson Fieldhouse. Out to Walczak from the wing. He'll find Utek. They get a high percentage shot here. Here's Walczak at the free throw line. Vic catches in the corner. There's that Wilhelmsen 3. It's a little strong. And a long rebound going to roll out to Stout. Lefevre's got it. Jumps, spins with the right hand. And he got Harvey in the spin cycle inside. And a nice job there by Lefevre to finish it. And he had a great start, then got into foul trouble. Hadn't seen him score in a while. Lefevre now with 8 points. There's Ogunsanya. Sawyer. 65-53 Stout. Sawyer to Ogunsanya. Rainbow 3, that'll go. Big catch and shoot. Ogunsanya has been a big time spark plug off the bench for St. Mary's tonight. And here's another Wilhelmsen 3. This one good. And the shooter on fire here for the Blue Devils. 68-56 Stout.
Start and recover.
Here's Sawyer. There's a screen set up there as Markham gets free. Markham now to Ogunsanya. There he goes. Good job there by Lefevre to pick him up and the help. Here's Ziegler again in the post. Little fadeaway, Jay, off the window. That is not the shot that Coach Fano wants from Harvey. Up quickly in transition here to Walczak at the block. Walczak got double teamed. I don't think he felt the pressure from Ogunsanya from behind. Misses the shot. Here comes Markham the other way. Markham off for Sawyer. Sawyer kicks it left to Ogunsanya. Ogunsanya driving. Lays it off for Harvey. Harvey in the lane. Harvey finds Ogunsanya. Ball fake there. Crazy little play here, and there's a nice finger roll. It's missed by Markham, and the Blue Devils get the rebound. Up they come. Utek takes it to the hoop. No. Lefevre with the board. Lefevre can't get the putback. How about another 3? It is good. How about that from Wilhelmsen? A corner 3 from Jackson Wilhelmsen. 71-56 Blue Devils. 7:38 to go here in the second half. And Wilhelmsen can't miss right now. When you're getting those rolls to go, you're looking good. Blue Devils up by 15 here on the WIAC Sports Network.
Some people claim that the mac and cheese topper has a cult following. We're not a cult. We're your family. Your real family. Can't not have toppers. Dear Toppers, my wife and I love your pizza so much, we named our son after one of your menu items. Sincerely, Baron Buffalo von Chicken Topper III. P.S. Can't not have toppers.
Welcome back once again here to UW-Stout, Johnson Fieldhouse, and Dewey Men's Court. Men's basketball here on the WIAC Sports Network. A special thanks to all our Stout boosters this season for making things happen. Just go to stoutbluedevils.com to get a full list of all the great sponsors who make it happen all season long here on the WIAC Sports Network and from Menominee as well. In the swing of winter sports season, so we got it all happening for you. Men's and women's basketball and Stout hockey, men's hockey as well. And you can catch all that action right here on the WIAC Sports Network. 71-56 lead here for Stout. Blue Devils out rebounding St. Mary's at the moment, 33-22. And Stout getting a lot of points off the bench. Wilhelmsen with those 4 made threes helpful on that. They're outscoring St. Mary's bench 28-12. Points in the paint have evened out a little bit, 28-22 in favor of Stout. But the outside shot has been going. Blue Devils have made 12 threes tonight, 12 of 21 from beyond the arc. Nice move inside there by Sawyer. That's a tough shot and a late whistle, but a foul. And I think they got Lefebvre here. And that is his fourth. 7:21 to go. And again, St. Mary's just kind of hanging around. They've been kind of just hanging at that, 10 to 15 point margin. I think they're just hoping that Stout kind of goes cold a little bit shooting and they can get this down to a 2 or 3 possession game and then see what happens. But at the moment, just kind of hanging around is that Sawyer free throw. He's always kind of, you see him falling backwards as he took that shot. Just never looked like he was quite balanced on that free throw. As we'll get Stauffacher into the game here for the Blue Devils. He plays at 5 when he comes in there, and again, maybe a little bit smaller, but he plays like a big at 6'5" and 215 pounds. Second free throw will go here from Sawyer, and it's a 14-point Blue Devil lead with 7:20 to go here in the second. And a little bit of pressure there, and I'm not sure where he was throwing it to, but he knew where to throw it to as Sawyer knocks it in. Great steal from Markham, and a great find to get it up to Sawyer. And it's a 12-point ball game as the Blue Devils try to settle in here. A little bit of full court press and 3/4 court press here more like from St. Mary's as Weiss gets it into the lane. They go for the dunk, and he didn't get it, but the block was missed by Harvey, and then they tapped it away. Wanted the foul call, didn't get it. As a nice finish from Stauffacher, who was going up for the two-handed slam. A drive from the left wing all the way to the hoop. No good. Gets his own rebound there. Does Markham. Markham kicks out in the corner. Sawyer wants a 3, and he gets it. 73-62 Stout. 6:36 to go here in the second. Vick off on the right. Here's Walzak. Weiss. Vick. Vick looking to drive toward the hoop, to the block. Vick spins off the window. Nice collect there when he got that first rise and got over top of Ziegler. Knew he could make that shot, and he did. 75-62 Stout. Vick just his second made field goal of the game, but it was a big one. 13-point Stout lead. As Ogunsanya goes up top here for Harvey. Harvey tries to drive in. A lot of contact inside, misses the shot, tips out of there, and Weiss grabs him. Weiss a little out of balance. Now he spins around and looks up court. Weiss gets a little bit of pressure. Nice pass inside, and there's a hold before on that entry pass. It's a great pass inside towards Stauffacher, and then again, had to be kind of held by Harvey inside there. There's a good finish from Vick on the scoring in there for the Blue Devils a moment ago. Moore checks in. And Ziegler checks out. I think they had another substitution in there as well at St. Mary's. Let's see Walzak get one more rest here. 5:42 to go. Stout by 13. Trying to extend it and kind of kill St. Mary's spirits at the moment. Here's UTEC getting double teamed in the post. Out he goes to Stoik, 9 to shoot. Stoik spinning. Stoik needs to get rid of it, and another foul called on the pass here. Ogunsanya is called for the foul. Second foul on Ogunsanya. Nobody with more than 2 for St. Mary's. Right now, the only guy with more than 2 for Stout is LaFavor. He's got 4. Really the only guy for either squad in foul trouble at the moment. 5:27 as there's a high shot off the glass. No good there from Stoffacker on the catch out of the inbounds. The right play, just didn't get the finish. Here's a handoff to Markham. Harvey. Guarded by Stoffacker, looking for somebody to get open, but nobody really moving to the basketball or to the hoop either there for St. Mary's. In the corner, Sawyer looks to drive on Leitzinger, goes up with the right hand, no. Rebound for Stout, deflected pass. Weiston lost an edge. There's a foul call here, I believe on St. Mary's. Or no, they call on Stout? I think they called that foul on Stout. It's going to be St. Mary's basketball. Foul on Stoffacker. And you saw that foul or that fall from Weiss. They sop up that moisture from the court. 75-62 Stout. Just under 5 minutes left. St. Mary's, if they want a chance in this one, got to go quick. And he's stepping out of bounds as he caught that pass as Ogunsanya. Oh boy, there's a reaction there from Joe Fano. Says he got pushed out of bounds. And he has been pretty demonstrative there on the sidelines. Got to watch out for that. Down by 13 as there's Leitzinger getting fouled in the backcourt. You're going to be close. I think Fano, again, you can't, there's times to get teed up and there's other times not to get teed up. And this is the wrong time to get teed up if you're St. Mary's. Earlier in the game, trying to light a fire, I get it. There's a foul that just got called on Markham, and that will send Leitzinger to the line as that is the 7th on St. Mary's here in the half. Leitzinger to the line. Leitzinger has been at the line once tonight. He's 1 of 2 there. 5 of 8 for Stout shooting the free throw tonight. He'll fit the front end, make him 6 of 9 now for Stout at the free throw line. St. Mary's 9 of 12 in the game at the free throw line. St. Mary's now with 4 players in double figures. Harvey leading the way with 18, 13 for Sawyer, 11 for Ziegler, and 12 for Ogunsanya. Leitzinger hits the second free throw. And Leitzinger now with 6 points tonight. 77-62 Stout in good position if they can just defend the rest of the way. Drive in here from Markham. Markham kicks it to Sawyer. Sawyer in the corner. A quick catch and shoot 3. Boy, that was really quick from Ziegler. And a timeout taken by St. Mary's. 77-65 Blue Devils. And we'll get a timeout taken by this St. Mary's team, and we will not get him.
We all use a checking account to pay for life's necessities. But what if you had one that also helped protect them? Wisconsin Credit Union's Preferred Checking comes with credit monitoring and identity theft assistance for added peace of mind. Cell phone insurance covering multiple phones, roadside assistance, plus discounts on things like local shopping to protect you from paying full price. That's why Preferred Checking is another reason so many people prefer Wisconsin Credit Union.
Welcome back here to Johnson Fieldhouse. A quick timeout from St. Mary's. That was not our final media timeout. It's 4:37 to go here in the second half. Blue Devils by 12. And you thought that they might have a chance to score some points tonight, and we were not wrong. Again, St. Mary's giving up 90 points a game coming into the game, and the Blue Devils have taken advantage of that as Blue Devils will inbound. Got to go the length of the court. Again, up by 12. Kind of been hovering in this 10 to 15-point margin, 10 to 16-point margin this entire second half. St. Mary's has not got it under 10 in the second half, though. Stout's been in command for the most part in the second half, just doing enough. As here is Stoik out on the left wing. Stoik switches across to Weiss on the Dewey Minn signature. Weiss into the short side, and losing it out of bounds was UTEC, and they will not say it was deflected. It is going to be St. Mary's basketball. Ziegler, and we'll check into the game. So will Walzak here for Stout, and so will Colin Vick. So Stoik and Leitzinger check out here for the Blue Devils. St. Mary's got to go. 76-65. Stout with the lead. Here's the handoff. And now Ziegler. Ziegler's had some quick catch and shoot threes here as of late. All the way in Sawyer. Into the corner it goes. Markham driving. Back to Sawyer. Just kind of a lot of weaving to this offense. Another quick catch and shoot three well off the mark on the miss from Ziegler. And the rebound goes to Stoffacker for the Blue Devils. Here's Vick. 3:37 to go. Get this down a little bit more before they take a shot. Blue Devils going to use a little bit of shot clock, and a really nice pass on the switch there. Weiss, they kind of vacated the lane, and then they had just a high-low open pass into Stoffacker to make that easy layup. 79-65 Stout. Here's a little bit of a hesitation move from Markham, and the give and go inside to Ogunsanya. Almost traveled with it. They go in the corner now to Markham. Markham back up top. Another rare three on the way, and that is well off the mark from Harvey. That's why he doesn't take very many of it. Up in transition to UTEC. UTEC to the elbow, or to the block rather, goes out. They kick it out to Walzak for a dagger three, and he makes it. 82-65 Blue Devils. 2:50 to go here in the second half. And that one may spell the end for this St. Mary's crew as long as the Blue Devils defend well. As there's just a quick take three there. Weiss with the rebound. UTEC the other way. You got numbers. The oop is up, and they tried to go for the alley-oop. And Stoffacker was contacted on his head. Just didn't catch that in the right position. Everybody was ready to bring the house down after that play. And it'll take us to our final media timeout. 2:32 to go here in the second half. It's been all Blue Devils. They lead big. Be back after this on the WIAC Sports Network.
Some people claim that the mac and cheese topper has a cult following. We're not a cult. We're your family. Your real family. Can't not have toppers. Dear Toppers, my wife and I love your pizza so much, we named our son after one of your menu items. Sincerely, Baron Buffalo von Chicken Topper III. P.S. Can't not have toppers.
Well, welcome back once again here to UW-Stout and to Johnson Fieldhouse as the Blue Devils in command here, 82-65 with 2:32 to go in the second half against St. Mary's. And the Devils are in good shape here to try to get their first win of the season. A great performance tonight. A number of players. Jake Walzak with 20 this evening. And again, the Blue Devils just in good shape here as we move into these final few moments. Stout has 3 players in double figures. Jackson Wilhelmsen with 4 made threes for a stretch here in the second half. He's got 12, 11 for A.J. UTEC, and 8 apiece for Lefevre and for Mason Stoik tonight. As we'll see, Stoffacker at the line, and his first free throw goes. 83-65 lead here for Stout. Second is off the mark, and the rebound here for St. Mary's. And we see a couple newcomers here into the game. Musabiyama with into the game as well here for St. Mary's. A.J. UTEC with a little hesitation step in the lane, tipped out, and it's grabbed. Rebound there for Adamovich. T.J. Gorman now. And a hesitation there for Ogunsanya. In the corner, a three going to come up well short for T.J. Gorman, and the Blue Devils have the rebound. Blue Devils will have some line changes coming up here as well, with 1:44 to go in this second half. And Stout up by 18. UTEC from the wing. UTEC all the way, blocked inside, and it's grabbed once again by St. Mary's. Weckworth with the rebound. Weckworth trying to drive on Weiss. Weckworth having a hard time with it, and Vick just rips it out of his hands as UTEC brings it ahead with 1:26 to go. Let's see if Stout might take a substitution timeout here. And just a substitution timeout so that we will not get a pause at the moment. Blue Devils will bring in some guys off the bench, and the guys going to the bench will get a nice round of applause here for Stout, as you'll see some newcomers to the game for the Blue Devils. Let's make sure we get them all, as it looks like Jackson Tilton is into the game, the freshman from Balsam Lake, Wisconsin, a Unity High School. Dominic rookie into the game as well, a freshman from Hurley. Schwarzenberger, who we saw for a few moments earlier, also into the contest here. And Ethan Hurlbert from Duran checks in along with Carson Holman, who gave the Blue Devils some nice minutes earlier. There's a little quick reverse layup. Holman trying to grab the rebound but can't as TJ Gorman rips it down. Musabimana and making a hesitation move into the corner. Now out for a wing three, and another one coming up as an air ball there for Gorman. Rolls out. Can Stout get to it? They cannot. In fact, there'll be a foul call here. And sportsmanship there from Tilton coming in, just going for the ball, and TJ Gorman going for the ball as well. Gorman will head to the line with 53.3 to go. So St. Mary's will drop now to 2-4 on the season as that free throw is missed on the 1-and-1. Blue Devils will get their first win of the season, and Stout in good shape now to try to build some momentum going into this holiday stretch of the season before the WIAC gets fully underway. Here's a three from the top. That's just off the mark. A little high and out of play there from Croaky. But a good job nonetheless. Usabimana trying to go to the hoop here with the right hand. Floats it off the glass. No. Tips out. Holman's got the rebound. Stout's going to slow it down. And they're going to hold things up. And they're going to back it out here as well. And that Blue Devils will take away the win here tonight. A nice win to get their first of the season. A complete game from this Blue Devils squad, and certainly fun to watch here tonight from Johnson Fieldhouse. Nicely done by the Blue Devils here tonight as they win at 83-65 here against St. Mary's out of the MIAC. Stout with 20 points from Jake Walzak tonight and 12 from Wilhelmsen. Blue Devils doing a nice job this evening. We will keep it here, Lauren and friends. We're going to try to do a post-game interview if that's cool with you. And I think she's listening to us up there. I was looking for the signal. She's buried back. There it is. There's a thumbs up. So we'll get zoomed in down here, and we'll try to get Jake Walzak on the air with us here to get his thoughts on tonight's game. And a good win for the Blue Devils here this evening as well. So we'll get that here in a moment.